Welcome to Easy to Click. I will now give you a brief review of the Campaign module in Easy to Click CRM. With Easy to Click's Campaign module, you can quickly and efficiently get the maximum out of your work. You will be able to easily and professionally communicate with your customer leads and customers on the basis of all the information that is stored in Easy to Click. You have the possibility of communicating with your target groups by email, letter, or telephone. You can produce great templates in both Microsoft Word and HTML. Or you can send personalized email campaigns that look as if they are coming from your own or a colleague's email address. The Campaign module is constructed in the same intuitive way as the Sales module, with steps that you must complete in order to execute the campaign. At the first step, you can review previous campaigns. You can edit not yet executed campaigns, or you can set up a new campaign. In this example, we want to generate an ad hoc campaign which is started by clicking New Campaign. Then you specify the name of your campaign. It is a good idea to name your campaign with a descriptive name, as it will then be much easier to find your campaign again at a later date. In this example, I will call the campaign My Test Campaign 1. If you are interrupted in your work creating the campaign, you can easily skip to another module in Easy to Click. Your campaign will automatically be saved each time you make a change, and you will always be able to find your way back to your campaign. This step is used to determine what result your campaign should generate. You must decide whether you wish to have contact persons or customers as the result of your selection of target group. At the next step, you define your target group and segments. Click on Create New Segment to start the construction of the target group. Or will allow customers to join your target group as soon as they meet one of the criteria selected. And means that the customer must meet all the criteria to become a part of your target group. Now you have created your segment. You should set up criteria in your segment to identify your target group. This is done by clicking on the icon Create Criterion. To select a criterion, select a criterion type. In this case, select Contact-Related Criteria. This choice will make a new drop-down menu appear where details of the criteria type are selected. I click on the button Related and click OK at the bottom of the dialog box. You will now be presented with a new dialog box which allows you to define your contact-related criterion. First, select a period of time if this is required. Then I select the activities that I want customers to have received during that time period. I choose Contact and Qualify and click OK. For each new criterion defined, the number of customers in your target group is constantly updated, so you always have an overview of how big your target group is. When a suitable target group is found, you proceed to the next step, where you'll be asked to choose which communication channel should be used for sending the message. Here it is possible to combine multiple communication channels if you want to minimize use of postage. In this example, I choose Email and click Close at the bottom of the dialog. My result list is now displayed with all customer email addresses, and only those customers who have an available email address will be displayed. The result list is active, and it is possible to select each receiver directly from the list to get detailed information. When the list is adjusted, you proceed to the next step, where you have to decide on how Easy to Click shall find the sender of your email campaign. Here it is possible to choose from several different methods, whether you want the email to look personalized or more formal. I choose to define my sender and enter an email address and a name of the sender. At this step, you write in your email, copy it in from a separate document, or upload an HTML file if desired. I copy an example in, I give my email a subject, and continue to the next step. Here the time of execution is defined. For emails, this will also be the time when the merged emails are sent directly to customers on your results list. For each campaign, it is optional whether to generate follow-up or not. In smaller campaigns, it is possible to increase efficiency with a follow-up task to the appropriate salesman by selecting Yes at this step. In this case, I choose not to create follow-ups to my campaign email, so I click No and move on to the next step. The last step in the process is a summary of your criteria, your target group size, communication channels, email, and any allocation rules for follow-ups. To execute the campaign, mark the checkbox and click the button Execute Campaign. You have now completed a campaign in Easy to Click, and the system now creates campaign contacts for the customers and sends emails when the time of execution arrives.